Hi, welcome to Full Frame House. Thanks for tuning in, and today we're gonna take a look at DJI RS2. So, three things. The bag, which is a pretty nice bag, DJI Pro. Some papers that you're never gonna read, and some papers that you're never gonna read too. Let's open this thing. More foam. Let's get rid of this. First thing is a little tripod stand. Very nice, very nice. A base plate, your phone mount, battery, which is a grip also. It's dead. An extension arm with NATO rail and a 1/4-inch hole. There's some more stuff in here. Other things that I pulled out. Set for focus pooling system, focus ring. This is the wireless video transmitter that they include in the package. And some screws. This thing is empty. We can close it down. Nothing else on the bottom. That's it. Look at the craftsmanship of this thing. Nice carbon fiber arms. I'm lost of words, honestly. This looks so solid. Can unlock it. Mama. Okay, let's lock it back in. Also, they give you a bunch of wires. HDMI to mini HDMI, mini HDMI to USB-C, mini HDMI to micro HDMI.
One eternity later.
And then they just give you a bunch of USB-C cables. That's a lot of stuff, honestly. Now, keep in mind that this is a Pro combo. That's why they have a lot of stuff in it, like this motor, the wireless transmission system, phone holder, and some of the cables are not available if you buy just the simple edition RS2. This one is a Pro edition. We bought it just to see what they give in the best possible package, and we'll see how we can use it in our daily workflow. And let's see if it can handle the weight of Komodo with the small rig cage, 50mm Zeiss lens, and 2 BP Canon batteries on the back. Considering my camera is already higher a little bit because of the cage, I'm just gonna use the small plate. I'm gonna mount it on the back because that's where I think a lot of weight is gonna be because of the batteries. This new model has a locking mechanism, which is awesome. So we put on the base plate of the device itself, lock it in place a little bit, and then slide in your camera from the side. Like so. And first thing we want to check is if camera is balanced on the plate itself. So for that, we're gonna unlock the tilt motor and see that it's going back already. So for that, we just unlock a little knob, twist it forward, and just find where it stands still, not going anywhere. That looks good. For now, we're gonna lock it. And next thing we're gonna do is the tilt balance. So for that, what you want to do is pick it up, see if it goes anywhere. This actually looks perfectly balanced. Wow. That's good. Lock it back. But if it doesn't, let's mess it up a little bit. Let's mess it up just so you see what can happen and how it's gonna be. So if you unlock the motor, it's just gonna be back heavy. And for it not to be back heavy, we need to twist this little knob here and push it down a little bit. Then it's gonna bring the camera weight point to the front and it's gonna pull back down. So for that, we need just a little bit back. That's perfect. Lock it in place, flip around, check the back, looks good, and check the bottom. Perfect balance, lock it in place. Next thing we want to check is the roll. Unlock the roll motor, but hold it, because if it's not balanced, it's gonna go to one side and it's gonna hit the motor, so hold it by a handle and unlock it. I can feel it's tight, so it's gonna go places. Yep. So as we can see, this is very left heavy, and for it to be more straight out, on the back, there is a little knob here. We unlock it and then we move it to the opposite direction. So we just slide it to the right. If it tilts right, we slide it to the left. Pretty easy, it's not rocket science. You just gotta find the perfect balance in things. Just a little more. Just a little more. That looks perfect. And to check the roll balance, what you can do is put the camera at a 45-degree angle. If it doesn't go anywhere, that means the roll is doing fine and it's balanced. There are different ways to check it, but this is the way that I use it. I find it the best because, as you can see, camera is balanced, it doesn't go anywhere. That means my roll is gonna be fine. Lock it back in place and we move on to the very last motor, the biggest, which is the pan. And a lot of people just forget about it because it's there, it's on the bottom, it doesn't do much, you know, because it doesn't hold the camera upright. But what it does, it basically pans your camera. So when you're walking and accidentally or purposefully tweaking your camera to the left or right, this is the motor that's gonna turn it. And if it's not balanced correctly, it's gonna be jittery. It's gonna either move super fast or it's gonna move slow and, you know, jerky movements. We don't want that. So for that, we wanna unlock this thing first, and you wanna lean your camera a little bit. It's balanced. Sorry guys, let me unbalance it. Okay, so you lean the camera a little bit. Hey. It was locked. So first thing you do is unlock the pan motor. Tilt the camera a little bit. You'll see that it's messed up. Tilt it to the other side. It's gonna go the other way. So how you balance it is basically by establishing which way it rolls more. So if you tilt it to left and it rolls towards you, like right to left, that means it's front heavy, and you need to pull it back a little bit. If it rolls the other way, that means it's back heavy, so back is twisting it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna unlock this motor, we're gonna pull it out, just about so, lock it back in place. Perfect hit. It's not locked this time. If it goes, like slight movement is fine. It doesn't have to be like perfectly still. That's why there is motor there, so it's gonna compensate those little tweaks. So the next thing you're gonna do is download the app, open the app, and this is what you're gonna see in the app itself. Here you can choose a Ronin from your list. The one we're using right now is RS2, so we're gonna pick it. And then you just turn it on by holding power button here. Type in your standard passcode. DJI says the 1 through 8 is their standard passcode for Ronin devices. And the last step we're gonna do is we're gonna calibrate it. So for that we need to click motor parameters. And in here we're gonna choose auto tune. This is gonna be default settings that DJI put in. And if you click auto tune, just click OK. And give the... Okay, that's weird. It's just wiggling, you know? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. On this little screen, on Ronin, it says auto calibration complete. Hit OK or just wait it out. It's gonna exit this window. And in here, you're gonna see that your settings have changed. So the Ronin, according to the weight and the size of your camera, it has changed the tension on each motor. So it's gonna be super smooth for like how Ronin understands it. And the last thing to do is to actually pick it up. Then you can control your camera with the joystick here. You can hit record if you connect it to the camera. And the last thing that we didn't talk about in the beginning is this little rubber piece. If you take it off, there's gonna be two slides for you to connect what? First thing you can connect is this extension arm. You can use to mount your screen, whatever you need, honestly. You can mount your own focus pull system on this arm if you use that. So you just unlock it first, then slide it on, and lock it in place. And then you can mount your screen right here. It's not gonna be in the way of motor, so it's gonna be fine. You're gonna see your picture from the camera. So to wrap it up, this is a very nice package. The Pro bundle that we got, it's only $1,000. The amount of knickknacks that they're sending with this package is actually pretty awesome because all the screws are here, all the wires are here, wireless transmitter is here. Like if you don't have enough place to put the screen on top of it or on top of the camera, it's too heavy, use wireless transmitter, everything's gonna be working fine. You can use follow focus. You can even mount your phone, and with Komodo per se, we can use phone as external screen wirelessly. So technically I could just mount my phone here, have it as an external screen or settings screen, change settings from my phone, and it's gonna be very convenient. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell button if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.